Hello everyone, Sin here, back again with another deep dive, and today we're talking about pets. You might think pets are just for looks or cute companions, but in Wizard 101, your pet can literally make or break your setup. From giving you extra stats and damage to wild maycasts that may save your run, the right pet can completely change how you play the game. So today, I'm breaking down everything: how to hatch, train, pick talents, and even what the best pets are for each school. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. It helps me greatly and doesn't cost you anything. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, so first off, what do pets actually do in Wizard 101? They're not just a vanity item. A good pet gives you stat boosts, things like damage, resist, critical, and even pierce. Some pets can even cast spells on their own. That's called a maycast, like Maycast Unicorn, Fairy, or Healing Current, which can heal you at the perfect time to save your dungeon run. And the craziest part, all of this stacks with your gear. Think of your pet as the 8th piece of equipment. If your gear gives you 120 damage and your pet adds another 30, that's a massive power jump. Here's my level 98 life wizard with and without my pet, where you can see the difference that a pet can make. So yeah, you're not just training a little creature, you're optimizing a little powerhouse. Hatching is where the magic happens, literally. When you hatch two pets together, the game takes a random mix of their stats, talents, and even their base and combines them into a new pet egg. The goal is to pass down those perfect talents, usually damage or resist ones, while avoiding the useless talents, like Fire Scout. We've all been there and got those talents when you didn't want to. You can hatch with your own pets, or use the pet kiosk to find someone else's pet. A pro tip, the pet kiosk is your best friend. Instead of begging randoms in the bazaar, you can search for pets with specific talents like Pain Giver or Spellproof. Just watch out for the pedigree traps. A higher pedigree doesn't always mean that it's good. And if you're hatching for both looks and power, remember that the pet's base can also transfer randomly. So you can have the perfect pet stats and your favorite design. But beware, some pet bases are harder or rarer to get than others. Okay, so now that you've got your new pet egg, now it's time for the grind. Training. You level pets up from baby to teen, adult, ancient, epic, mega, and ultra. Each time your pet levels up, it unlocks a new talent. That means at Mega, you'll know what each of its 5 talents are, and Ultra unlocks one more Derby ability, if you're into that. Most people stop at Ancient to see if it's a fail or a keeper. However, if you don't get the talents that you're looking for initially, just rehatch instead of bringing it all the way to Ancient. You get Pet XP from minigames, like Cannon Game, Dance Game, or Maze Game. But the best way for you to efficiently farm it is to complete a pet game 25 times, which will let you skip it and feed your pet Mega Snacks to quickly level it. While skipping the game still takes energy, you only need to do it on a single pet for a single character. The best snacks give 25 to 50 XP, and you can farm them by gardening couch potatoes or evil magma peas. Gardening might seem boring at first, but if you do it right, it's basically free XP for all future pets and saves you time and gold. A few pro tips is to use energy gear to train more per refill, and save all your snacks for double pet XP weekends. Those are lifesavers and allow you to quickly get max level pets. Now let's talk about what actually makes a pet good. The top talents every wizard wants are damage talents, like Pain Giver, School Giver, and Dealer, resist talents, like Spellproof and Spell Defying, or utility talents, like Maycast Unicorn, Fairy Friend, or Healing Current. Talents like Mighty or Thinking Cap increase your pet's base stat caps and allow them to get even more potential for higher damage and resist. For PvE, the standard is usually triple damage and double resist, super balanced and strong for questing. But triple damage and double pierce is extremely useful for endgame content. And yeah, Maycasts can be fun, but they're rather inconsistent. If you're pushing for top stats, focus on the basics first, and make a Maycast pet later. Now let's talk about what actually makes a pet give the most of their potential. Your pet has stats on the right side, which can directly affect how much damage or resist your pet can get out of the talents that it manifests. With low stat caps, your damage will be stunted. Meanwhile, with stat caps all the way at max, you can reach your full potential. A good rule of thumb is that damage talents are boosted by strength, will, and power, resistance talents are boosted by strength, agility, and power, and maycasts are random. The stats that you want to see on a pet is 260 strength or 320 with mighty, 250 intelligence, 260 agility, 260 will, and 250 power. Alright, let's run over some of the best pets by school in 2025, because yes, the meta does change a little bit over time. Fire Wizards love the Ornery Kookaburra or the Raging Bull, great for triple damage setups and offensive builds. Ice often uses the Freezing Raincore, high resist, tanky builds, and is good for PvP. Storm pets like Storm Gulcher or the Raincore go for raw damage. You'll see builds with insane amounts of damage. Myth Wizards usually rock the Wandering Eye, Enigmatic Gulcher, or the Plucky Griffin, super flexible for PvE and PvP. For life mains, you'll love the Kookaburra pet for an early AoE, the Lively Possum for Lifeblade, or Dryad. Some life builds can even run hybrid damage healing pets with Maycast Fairy. Death Wizards, you already know, Gulcher or the Gloomy Eye pet. They are iconic, reliable, and perfect for universal talents. And finally, Balance Wizards. The Possum or the Scrappy Griffin are your go-tos. Both of these give great overall builds. Any school can also rock the Enchanted Armament or any variation of the Frillosaurs. They can also be part of a set bonus that can boost your stats heavily. Now for some pro tips that'll save you hundreds of thousands of gold and hours of pain. Whenever you create a perfect pet, you should lock it. It's extremely easy to delete one by accident or quick sell them. You should keep a failed pet graveyard. Every fail still has potential genetics that you can use later. Learn the talent pool system. Your pet's possible talents come from both parents, so track what talents are in each pool before hatching. Use the pet kiosk filters. You can search for very specific combinations like Pain Giver and Proof. Use energy elixirs strategically. Don't waste crowns. Train during double XP and stack Mega Snacks before then, because nothing hurts more than spending 50,000 gold and getting Fire Scout again. And that's everything you need to know about pets in Wizard 101, from baby to mega, from fails to perfection. If you made it this far, you're officially part of the Pet Training Club. Congrats. Drop a comment below with your favorite pet or your biggest pet fail. I might showcase a few in a future video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss my next guide. Until then, keep hatching, keep training, and as always, I'll see you around.